good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you're watching from, welcome back once again to my channel. This is Who's Your Daddy 69 to 69, and this is, once again, my Aquponics room. If you've been following, done some changes. Had to change the pond liner, change out some water, had a lot of issues through, but you know, this is a learning process. I'm new. Never gardened in my life. Never been a farmer. But things are coming under wraps. Everything's starting to look good. Figured today I'd just give you a little quick update, show you my fish, talk about what I feed my fish, just a little bit, and because I have 4 different kinds of fish living in one tank. All my readings are doing excellent. I did all my reads this morning. Everything's at par. Everything's where it should be, according to all the books and things I've been following. My ammonia is 0, even though I got 4 types of fish in there. Things are doing good. Let me check things out here. We'll go to my chart. And there she be. Today's August 9th, 12th. 8:50 this morning. I did my pH readings, general hardness, NO2, NO3, my iron, my ammonia. Ammonia is reading 0, iron's at about 0.1, and same with the regular iron in the system is about 1. My NO3, which is nitrate, it is at 25. Okay, nitrate, right here, 25. It's in between 50 and 20. It says to go to the closest color, and it's right in between. So this here is 20 and 20, and this is 50. I have a color that's just in between both, so I'm saying it's about 25. I don't have exact, but it's closer to 50 than it is 20. So that's a good thing. As long as it doesn't go above 110, we're good to go. So that's down. And that's perfect. My nitrite is reading 0.1. Okay, top of the chart there. Haha. Slow, there's a little trace of it. There's going to be a little trace of it. There should be. But everything's flowing. Everything's staying the same because I did a read on August 4th. And my NO3 and NO2 have been the same, 0.125, 0.125, like 25. You know. My iron, been the same. I just didn't mark it down last week. My bad. My general hardness from June 2nd, and I forgot to write it down. It's dropped down to 200. 190 is, they say it's high, but I'm assuming that's the water. The GH is your water hardness. My high pH is at 7.4 and my low pH at 7.2. So they're running pretty good. They're running nice and steady. Everything's doing good. And here's my little fishies. Those are some big goldfish. And it is approximately feeding time for them. So, I'll show you. I have 2 different types of food here. This for the goldfish. This is an all-natural food. It's got high in vitamins, etc., etc. Everything that the fish need and the plants. Here, this is for the other fish I have. Okay, that's for the goldfish. This is for the perch, rock bass, and sunfish I have in here. You ask what it is? I flattened out some salmon. Fresh Atlantic salmon. You know, I didn't go and get any new worms yet, but the reason for not just the worms is because the goldfish eat the worms too, believe it or not. So we're going to just toss this in. As you see, they know it's feeding time because of the orange lid, believe it or not. See? Watch. And there they go. All nice and healthy, as you can see. So now we're going to break up some salmon that I have. Okay? And we're just going to toss it. Well, we'll see if we keep an eye on it, and we'll see it disappear. Oh, it's done. And it is from the goldfish. So, we get another piece here. Because the goldfish are found for some, they won't eat the salmon. They go around, they sniff it, but then the rock bats and the sunfish and perch come in. The reason why I started feeding them some salmon is because I did lose a couple goldfish, 2 to be precise. Found them the next morning, little chunks missing out of them. Oh, see that? That just wham, gone. Okay, well, try to catch that again. Boom, gone again. Now I'm finding I do this, my goldfish aren't getting eaten. See, gone, just like that. Beautiful thing. I'm gonna, my buddy caught me some nice fresh trout from up north, and I'm gonna end up cutting that up. Half of it's for me, of course, and then the other half I'm gonna cut it up into slices, freeze dry it, like, well, freeze it. See, it disappears. Gone. I'm loving it. So that solves my issue with my fish. Helping the goldfish out so they can all live in synchronicity, as you can say. Leave a little extra food up the float. See that? Get it tacked up there. It's only been approximately, what, maybe a minute. So I leave it floating around for about 3 minutes. Any extra I take out. But usually when I come back in 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, there's nothing left. It's all gone. So, but everything's doing pretty good. Back into the plants. Like I said, they're all looking good. Starting to produce more peppers, as you can see, of course. More peppers coming out. See them flowering. Here, this is going to be some pimento. Pimento peppers. Half the size. Look at all these nice lovely flowers. And where did I see you this morning, little guy? I was looking around. Got new peppers coming out. All these flowers are going to turn into peppers. I know you're in here. There you are. I don't know if you can quite see that in there. So right there, that's another pepper. Let's help them take out the little excess flour. You know. So the system's all coming back. Water temperature, that thermometer's somewhere around here. Still floating one. Little fish like playing around with it. But the water temperature's dropped since I got the movement of the water. As you can tell, my parsley's coming back. I've trimmed it all back. The lettuce. Now that was my main concern, right? Was with the lettuce, because what happened was it wasn't living. It had died because the water was too warm. Brussels sprouts, these 3 are struggling, but they're coming back. This here's another, either the bell pepper or the pimento pepper. One radish made it. I'm going to do another video. I'll show you what the plants look like that I moved outside. The roses, they're like, you know, still doing great. They're blooming and, you know, growing. They're the mini roses. And they've been in the system since Valentine's in February. So, there's another little cover plant over here. Got one starting there. So, I just thought I'd give you all a quick little update. Everything's doing great. This aloe is starting to grow really good, like a snake. All new life in there. And that's been in the system since the start. Since I started this whole thing and gone through some changes. I do have a couple ideas. The wife said, why don't you extend the room so you can have some more grow beds? I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking about doing it. Knock down the wall and then relocate all this stuff, of course, and then extend it that much further. It's still a process right now too. I'm trying to get, right now I'm using this as a spare tank, holding tank, so any new fish I get, I put in here. If I end up with any babies, they go in here. But the idea of what I'm trying to do with this tank, okay, as you see the pipe running from the big bed, is that I'm going to end up dripping it, having it run into this tank, do like a circulation, water filtration, an extra, this 46 gallons. It's going to go through some netting, the water's going to filter through some stuff, the rocks, everything's going to sit on the bottom. And then I'm going to have it overflow out through here. So it's like an extra filtration system, like almost like a sub-tank. So that's another little work in progress. But other than that, I'm fairly happy with the way everything's going right now. It's been a little bumpy road, but hey, it's the way it goes when you want to start something new, right? And therefore, why not? It is exciting. It's keeping me a little on my toes. If you like gardening, like fish, why not give it a shot? There's a lot of people out there starting to do it. Aquponics is now, let's say, approximately a new thing, considering, and it's only 26, 27 years old. In reality, that's how long apparently people have been doing this and started this in Australia. As far as I'm pretty sure that's where it originated. So it is a new and upcoming thing, even though it's 26 years and it's still, people are still hemming and hawing about it. Unfortunately, I don't believe that they should. They should go ahead and give it a try. And Ethiopia, over in Africa, where sure you have low water, but the thing is, reuse, recycle, this water keeps flowing through. You might have to replace 10% of the water. Of course, you're going to have to. The plants absorb it. The air absorbs it. But what a better way to grow and get your vegetables straight from yourself, your own source, and you know where it's coming from. No chemicals, no pesticides, no soil in this. So even my plants that I moved outside, yes, they're in soil, but all organic soil. I have my own compost I use, my own organic compost, and when it comes to watering, I either use the rainwater or I use water straight out of my system. I fill up some 2-liter jugs, okay, 2 liters, and got a couple pop bottles and that. I fill them up and I use the water out of the system. If it's good enough for this, why can't I use it outside to water my plants and my garden boxes I got going? And keeping on the no soil thing, no soil touches this system. And outside, yes, okay, but it's organic soil. I don't have the room to put a system like this outside, and therefore, even to keep it year-round, because the climates from wintertime get cold. I don't have no room for a greenhouse. Mind you, hopefully one day I'm shooting to move up north, get some land, do it on a large scale. But right now, it's all in the trial and error stage. You got to learn your product and learn how to do it before you can go big, right? And thank you for watching, and any comments, any questions, I'd be more than happy to try to answer for you, and not only that, steer you to somebody else that can possibly answer questions for you. Thank you for watching, and come back again. Some new interesting stories coming up. Thank you for watching.